few years, there has been a terrifying trend, and that is Italian teams losing their licensing to PES and becoming generic, boring teams in FIFA. We've had Juventus and Roma in the previous years. We've had Serie B completely removed from the game, and in FIFA 22, Atalanta and Lazio, among other teams, will be losing their licensing. I don't mean to be bleak, but it's almost at the point now where doing an Italian-based career mode is almost pointless without mods. But today, I wanted to take the final opportunity, potentially for a very long time, to do a legitimate Atalanta rebuild. Atalanta have been on the cusp. They've been entering the big dog status in Italian football, and it is time to officially make them a juggernaut of Italian and European football. As today, we head to Serie A and rebuild Atalanta. But lads, if you do go on to enjoy today's Atalanta rebuild, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you're new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen a rebuild video in the past, here are the rules. The objective of the rebuilds are to win the UEFA Champions League final. All games in the rebuild are simulated. We cannot use the new jump in feature in rebuilds. The Champions League final, however, must be played. And of course, do not get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. There's the rules and objectives. Now it's time to jump into the rebuild. So this is the starting 11 we do have here in season number 1 with Atalanta. It's a decent side. There's definitely areas that we need improving in, but there's also some good foundational players, that is for sure. We've got an aging strike force, but they could be a bit of a handful in the first seasons. Here, Muriel and Zapata. You've got Gussens, who absolutely tore it up in the Euros for Germany. They've got a decent backline. Galini in there is an absolute gun. In terms of improvements, I'll probably go for a starting right midfielder and a centre half. Maybe go for another midfielder or something like that, but we'll suss it out as we go. But we are going to kick off this Atalanta rebuild with a player departure. We are selling Hans Hatabella to Juventus for £19.5 million. And in response, we are taking a key player from the French champions Lille as we take Jonathan Akone and sign him for £29.7 million. Jose Luis Palomino is headed to friends of the channel VFL Wolfsburg. They signed him for £8.5 million. Remo Frulaire, the Swiss midfielder, headed to Ajax for £18.9 million, which is it's definitely nice for the piggy bank. And we have made a starting signing. It is our first signing of this Atalanta rebuild as we take Jonathan Akone and sign him for £29.7 million. And it is a big one for the starting 11. Nathan Ake making the move across from the Premier League as we sign the Dutch defender from Man City for £30 million. I'm a little annoyed because his valuation has gone down and now it looks like I overpaid for him, but hopefully he can make up that valuation pretty quickly. And since we signed Ake, we are going to sell Rafael Toloi to another club that are losing their licensing for FIFA 22. It is going to be Rafael Toloi headed to Lazio for £12.2 million. Meanwhile, Emmanuel Giubia is headed to Vicente on a season-long loan. And in a move that might shock some of you guys, this is where the don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player rule comes into effect. We have sold Josip Ilicic to Porto. We got £37.4 million for him. He's 32 years of age. It was a no-brainer for me. Best of luck at Porto. Another one of our younger players that has decent potential has been loaned out of the club as Matteo Ruggeri heads to Benevento on a season-long loan. And Bosco Sutalo, the Croatian defender, headed to Sociedad on loan. All good things comes in threes as we sell Sam Lammers, the young Dutch striker, to Athletic Bilbao on a season-long loan. I think that breaks their Basque transfer policy, but I'm not one to judge. There we go. I've kind of held back a little bit in terms of players coming in. Akone and Ake into the club, but a lot of talent out of the club. And you can probably already tell by the difference of players in versus out. But that gives us a lot of wiggle room come January 1. But this is a little look at how the starting 11 is coming along at the moment. Definitely getting Kone and Ake in there are going to be good movements for the long term. Very interested to see how we go in Serie A, but we are in the Champions League this season, so let's go look at our group. There is no denying that we have a very tough group here in the Champions League. Liverpool, you would almost say, are lock-ins to get themselves out of the group. So it's really between ourselves, Ajax, and FC Midtjylland to fight it out for that second spot. Let's see if we can get ourselves into the knockout rounds in season number 1. Oh my God, we are through to the round of 16, but we're not through alongside Liverpool. We are through alongside Ajax. Liverpool narrowly missing out on qualification into the knockout stages. But you know what? I am not complaining in the slightest about that. But it is going to be a big challenge in the round of 16 as we have been drawn up against Borussia Dortmund. Obviously, the goal in Serie A this season is continuous qualification into the Champions League. Right now, that is not going to plan. We're sitting 8th in the league. We need to get into the market and get ourselves some big additions. And that is the type of addition we were after. Marcel Sabitzer, the Austrian centre midfielder, is going to be a marquee signing for us here in January as we signed the Austrian centre midfielder from Real Madrid for £61.8 million. And we're also going to go and get another backup player, another bench player. It is Takahiro Tomiyasu. He's been linked with Tottenham and other big clubs around Europe, but we are going to sign him from Bologna on a permanent move for £14 million. All right, here we go, lads. It is time for Champions League knockout round football as we are facing Borussia Dortmund. It is a big clash, though. We need to make sure we keep a clean sheet since we are at home. We're going to get into it, though. The first leg at home is going to be a 1-0 win. Come on. Okay, we get a clean sheet. Our new signing, Sabitzer, getting a goal. Okay, I see you. So the big thing was that we kept a clean sheet in that first leg. We need to make sure we get an away goal in this game, though, because that's a big advantage for us. So a clean sheet or a draw gets us through to the quarterfinals, but we need to get away goals regardless for a little bit of insurance as we get into the second leg. Oh my God! 115th minute winner on the... This is why I love the away goals rule, and I'm kind of sad it's leaving FIFA 22. But Akone gets us the away goal in the 115th minute. That is going to send us to the Champions League quarterfinal. Ooh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to jinx ourselves, but out of all the teams on the board, we have got, I would say, a very favourable draw here, as we have been drawn up against Stade Rennais in the Champions League quarters. So we have the away leg first here, lads. We need to make sure we get away goals on the board. Come on. Getting into the first leg away in France, this scoreline is going to be a 1-0. We absolutely dominate Stade Rennais, 6 shots to none. But we get the 1-0 win. Malinovsky, I'm terrible pronunciations, but Malinovsky is coming off the bench and getting the away goal, and that's advantage Atalanta. All right, so we have the away goal advantage here. Let's not capitulate. Let's get some early goals on the board, and let's get ourselves past Stade Rennais. We're gonna get into the second leg back here at home, and it is mission successful. Mission accomplished. It is a 1-0 win against Stade Rennais, making it 2-0 on aggregate. And we are through to the Champions League semi-finals in Season 1. Oh my God, we might have a Cinderella story on our hands. Oh, this is considerably tougher than Stade Rennais. We've got Manchester United in the Champions League semi-finals. Maybe this could be the end of the road. All right, so the first leg is away from home here at Old Trafford at the Theatre of Dreams against Manchester United. You already know what I'm looking for, and that is an away goal, baby. Come on, Atalanta. An away goal is going to give us a huge advantage. Can we get one as we simulate? The scoreline is a 1-1 draw. Okay, we get an away goal. We have the advantage. Jim City, the defender, I'm pretty sure, gets us the away goal advantage at Old Trafford. But surely United are going to throw the kitchen sink at us in the second leg. All right, here we go, fellas. It is a big opportunity. Will the Cinderella story continue here with Atalanta? We are at home. we have the away goals rule. We need to make sure we come out firing here for the second leg. Are Atalanta headed to the Champions League final? We are! Oh my god! Goosens gets us the winner in the 115th minute. And Atalanta are headed to the Champions League final in season number 1. Oh my god. This might be the weakest team that I've ever had made a Champions League final. Oh my god. But in our way is Bayern Munich. The Champions League final here in season number 1 is going to be against Bayern Munich. Taking a look around the grounds at the other results, however, Roma FC have won the Europa League. We finished 7th in Serie A. That is really, really bad. That is absolutely shocking. We need to win tonight. Otherwise, we're not even going to be in the Champions League next season. We need to take down Bayern Munich here in season 1. At the bottom of the table, however, Bologna, Crotone and Spezia have all been relegated. Inter Milan have won Coppa Italia as well. So let's take a look at the squad report here as we get into the Champions League final in season number 1. I cannot believe that we are in the Champions League final with this squad. Like, I'm going through the team now, and yeah, there's some good players. You've got the likes of Zapata, you've got the likes of Sabitzer, Gusins, these types of guys. But still, we are considerably weaker than I would have expected. And if we can pull off a result here against Bayern Munich, that could be the biggest upset in rebuild history, in FIFA rebuild history. If we're able to win the Champions League in season number 1 with this Atalanta side, that would surely prove Mr. Rebuild's greatness. But we are going to get into the Champions League final here. Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. Can the fairy tale, can the Cinderella story continue? Go lads, the Champions League final against Bayern Munich. This is exciting. Corner here for Bayern Munich, nice and early. Kimmich sending that one in. How has Lewandowski scored that? Are you actually kidding me? What? Well, that is not an ideal start. I want to see the replay of this. So they send it in. What is our defense? Do you want to jump? What is that goalkeeping as well? That is absolutely pathetic. I want to get ourselves a quick equaliser. I got to see the man out wide. Get it out wide. Good ball from there to Akone. Akone looking for Muriel. Muriel going there to Zapata, who hits the post. And we can't get the follow-up. Come on, lads. Yes, go there. Go get it to Muriel. Get it to Muriel. It's come back at the rune, though. Sabitzer. Come on, let's look for the right opportunity. I see you out wide there. Jonathan Akone. Akone! What a save, Manuel Neuer. Let's try swinging it back in. Get somebody's noggin. Oh, we've done nothing there. Come on, we need to get ourselves an equaliser early in the second. Oh, that is a brilliant ball. That is a brilliant ball. Muriel misses. Oh my God, we have had all the opportunity. Come on, we need to defend here. Lewandowski, the goal scorer for Bayern Munich, plays that one through. What a save, though, from Galini. What a save. And now we are on the counter-attack. That's a good run there from Muriel. Muriel, he's open. We're split apart. This Bayern Munich defense. There we go. We get ourselves an equaliser. We're alive here in the Champions League final. What is it? Look at that celebration. Let's go. We're tied up here with Atalanta. Oh, I tried to intercept that one. Kingsley Coman running up against Ake. He's got him done here for pace, though. Do not let them get a good ball in. Oh, we need some defensive support, man. Lewandowski up against us. Trying to defend. Oh, my God. What's happened there? Oh, he's offside. Jesus. Come on, lads. We need to defend this corner here. Send it to extra time. Get that one away. Do not let him get a follow-up shot. Thankfully, the referee blows the full-time whistle. And we have at least half an hour more football remaining of the Champions League final as we force Bayern Munich to extra time. Bayern Munich, yes. Nicely won there. Come on. Miranchuk coming through. He goes. Nah. Miranchuk was knackered anyway. So after that shot, I think it's time to probably hook him from the game and get some fresh legs on there. Trying to block any way through. Gnabry getting that one in. Punch it away. Yes. Well caught from Galini to even hold on to that one. Let's see if we can get a counter-attack going down the line here. Drun. Oh, what? That is such a heavy touch. We're so out of position now. No! Get somebody in front of it! No! Oh, that is so scrappy. Jamie Vardy, of all players, gives Atalanta the lead here in extra time. Are you kidding me? There it is, lads. The fairy tale is not going to happen with Atalanta, as we unfortunately lose to Bayern Munich 2-1 here in this Champions League final. Alright, here we are in season number 2, and the only goal for this second season is to get ourselves back into the Champions League. We cannot afford to be finishing bloody 7th again. That was terrible, but we've made a massive statement signing as Marcos Llorente is joining us here for £90 million from Atletico Madrid. Meanwhile, Martin de Roon, the man whose heavy touch sort of cost us the Champions League last year, but maybe that's not fair enough to put on him. But Martin de Roon is headed to Barcelona for £33.2 million. Meanwhile, I have decided to pull the trigger here and send Luis Muriel to RB Leipzig for £42.7 million. And Mario Pasalic is headed to Real Sociedad for £18.4 million. We have made a marquee signing here up top. Luka Jovic is coming to Atalanta to rescue his career, resuscitate his career, revive his career. Regardless though, we have signed Luka Jovic from Real Madrid for £41.7 million. Federico Matteo is headed to Nice for £2.5 million. Hopefully the fans don't try to fight him there. And we have also made an addition to the back line here as we signed Presnel Kimpembe for £58 million from PSG. I'm hoping they update his player head this year because, I mean, his player head's got brunette hair and then he's got blonde hair in game, and we all know blondes have more fun. Meanwhile, Andreas Cornelius, who has one of the cooler names, he sounds like he's a god almost from like classic Greek times, but Cornelius is headed to Burnley for £3.5 million. And Victor Kovalenko is headed to Ajax. The transfers do not stop there, however, as Arkadiusz Rejka is headed to Genk, but I can finally say the transfers have stopped. 3 massive players in, a whole bunch of players out. This was a monumental transfer window in Atalanta club history, and hopefully it can help us get back to the Champions League. A little update as to how the side is coming along though, and with those signings, the starting 11 looks a lot stronger, so much stronger. The bench is pretty good as well. It's going to be an interesting season, but the standard has to be Champions League qualification. So, on the 1st of January, we are sitting 4th in Serie A, but I want to get ourselves higher. We're only 4 points behind Juventus. Roma currently having an undefeated season. Too bad they're having so many draws, but we just need to pick our slack up a little bit here in the second half of the season and get ourselves a guaranteed Champions League spot. We are in the January window, however. We're going to send Bosco Sutalo out on another loan this year to Newcastle United. All right, I'm going to look to make a bit of a change up here in the back line as we sell Bert Dimcity to Leicester City for £32.5 million. And in response, we're going to bring Christian Romero back to the club. He was only here on loan last season, but we have decided to sign Christian Romero on a permanent deal here from Sevilla for £49.6 million. Get in there, lads! What a second half of the season. We have finished 2nd in Serie A with Atalanta here, only 2 points behind Juventus, who only had one loss all season, but most importantly, we have qualified for Champions League next year. And at the other end of the table, Spezia, Benevento, and Crotone are all in those relegation spots. We have won Coppa Italia this season. We get our first piece of silverware in charge of Atalanta. Meanwhile, PSG have won the Champions League, and we have won the Europa League. Come on, Atalanta. 3-2 over Napoli in an all-Italian affair. You'll love to see it. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate this season from Zapata? I was tempted to sell him, but I decided to keep him this season, and he has repaid the faith, scoring 40 goals. Yeah, 40 bloody goals, and has gone up to an 86 overall. Zapata is just getting better with age. But there we go, lads. That is season number 2 done and dusted with Atalanta. We are back in the Champions League, and it is time to see if we can go one better compared to last year. When I initially signed Kone in season number 1, I had ambitions of him becoming a star player and being here when we lifted the Champions League title, but he hasn't lived up to the expectations. The growth has been slow, so I have decided to sell him on a permanent transfer here to Juventus for £45 million. We've also decided to sell one of our backup defenders, Roger Ibanez, to Napoli here for £24 million. And we have, oh my god, we've absolutely splashed the cash on the replacement and upgrade to a Kone. It is Leroy bloody Sané joining us here from bloody Bayern Munich. Oh my god, £136 million. It's a big transfer fee, but Leroy Sané is a big player. On the other hand though, we've gone from a £130 million transfer to a £4 million transfer as we send Lenar Sibora to Fenerbahce. And Ruslan Malinovsky is headed to Leicester City. The Ukrainian centre forward leaves the club and gives us the £26.5 million in return. I have decided to make another upgrade to the back line. Nathan Ake, again, when I first signed him, I didn't expect him to be an end game player. He was kind of just like a means to an end, but we have put Ake on the bench and put Milan Skriniar as our new starting centre half as he joins here from Inter Milan for £75.9 million. Roberto Piccoli will be out of the club this season, however, as we send him to Bologna. There we go, lads. Not messing about this transfer window. A big transfer window in the books. Let's go look at the side. So obviously this team is a lot stronger than the one we had in the Champions League in season 1. If we made the final last time, the goal surely has to be to get back there again. Maybe that was a fluke. That needs to be our benchmark for this season. I would like for players like Romero and Miranchuk to get a little bit more growth, but overall the side is looking and coming along quite nicely. But of course, like I said, we are in the Champions League this season, and we have been given, I don't want to jinx it like touch wood, but we've been given a much more straightforward run this time, a much more straightforward group than we had in season 1, as this year we have Real Betis, Benfica, and Dinamo Kiev. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but let's go find out if we can get ourselves back to the knockout rounds in 3, 2, 1. I knew that we were a strong chance here, but oh my god, we have gone 6 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses, and only conceded 1 goal the entirety of the group stages. That is absolutely incredible. But in the round of 16, it's a bit of a tough challenge as we've been drawn up against RB Leipzig. I want to become Serie A champions this year, but most importantly, we need to make sure we qualify again for the Champions League. Let's not finish 7th this season, currently 3rd. Don't really have a crazy amount of money to spend, but I want to get a little bit more depth on the bench. So we are going to sign Miguel Almiron here from Newcastle United for £12.5 million. Round of 16 time. Here we go. The away leg is up first here, as we are traveling to Germany, traveling to take on RB Leipzig. Come on, lads. Can we get an away goal on the board? Can we set ourselves up for a strong second leg? The scoreline is a 3-0 win. Could have even been 4 if Zapata got the goal, but 3 away goals on the board is a lot stronger of a start than I initially anticipated, but you know what? I am not complaining. So we are in such a strong position here as we get into the second leg for me now, obviously, number one, the priority needs to be do not bottle this result, but let's not get injuries. Let's not get suspensions. We're going to get into the second leg. The scoreline against Leipzig is a 2-1 win. Sabitz with the yellow card. Hopefully he's not suspended, but we are through to the quarters. And in the quarters, I mean, all 8 teams remaining are big teams, so we're not going to get a bit of not an easier run, but like the run we had in season 1 definitely was favorable in certain areas, but we've got Barcelona here in the quarters. All right, here we go, lads. It is time for the first leg at home, so we need clean sheets. I'm not going to stuff around. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into the first leg here against Barcelona, and it's a 2-2 draw. I mean, like, yeah, we're even, but 2 away goals is concerning. We need to make sure we keep clean sheets and get ourselves some away goals in this second leg then, but Barcelona definitely have the advantage. Like I was saying before, we need to make sure we keep a clean sheet, because if Barcelona score a goal, that automatically means that we're going to have to get 2 on the board here. The away goals have been our friend at certain times, but today they might be our biggest enemy, as we're going to get into the second leg away at the Camp Nou. The scoreline against FC Barcelona is going to be a 2-1 win. Zapata and Jovic get in there, semi-final bound. We've had one side of El Clasico, but now we get the Madrid side of El Clasico, as we are facing Real Madrid here in the Champions League semi-final. All right, fellas, Champions League semi-final time here. We are at home once again. We need to make sure that we learn our lesson from the Barcelona game. Keep a bloody clean sheet, Atalanta. Please, Galini and co, keep a clean sheet. We're going to get into the first leg at home. The scoreline is another bloody... Are you kidding me? Oh my god, we love to make our life difficult, don't we? It's another 2-2 draw. Are you kidding me? This is deja vu, lads. We had the 2-2 draw against Barcelona. I think the scoreline against Barca in the second leg was 2-1, so let's go see if we can do that again. Like, I gave you the whole spiel about how a 1-1 draw is bad, so I'm just going to get into the second leg here. Get us into a Champions League final, for God's sakes. We're going to simulate it, and it's are you kidding? Oh, it's a 2-1 win. It's another, we've had the identical results as to what we had against Barcelona, but we are in to the Champions League final again with Atalanta. Come on. And in the Champions League final, we are going to be facing PSG. Lord have mercy. Taking a look around the grounds at the other results though, Borussia Mönchengladbach won an all-German Europa League final. We have finished 3rd in Serie A this season, so we are qualified for next year's Champions League, I believe. But it's not a champion, it's not a title, it's not a Serie A title yet. Benevento, Spezia and Crotone at the bottom of the league. We did win the Supercoppa at the start of the season over Juventus, however, but Inter Milan have stopped us from going back-to-back in Coppa Italia. And we did. Okay, that's a really good omen, because of course we won the Europa League last season. We got to play in the Super Cup at the start of the season, but we beat PSG, who we're facing tonight in the Champions League. That is a great omen. But for the second look in 3 years, the second time in 3 years, here's a look at our squad report and some of the amazing stats we've had for this season as we get to face PSG in the Champions League final. We need to step up. They're going to have a great side. We know how good PSG are in Primo. They've got... I wonder if they have Messi. Oh my... If they have Messi in this as well, I might just cry. But we have the Champions League final coming up. It was heartbreaking fashion against Bayern Munich in season number 1. Let's put our demons to rest and win a Champions League final. Complete the fairy tale with Atalanta. Come on, lads. Champions League final. Let's use that to our advantage here in Season 3. Come on, let's go. See if we can get something early popping up here as we enter the PSG half of the field. This is some quick passing. And look at that gap opening. PSG didn't drop back. What the fuck is that finish? Oh my god, I was trying to tuck it in the bottom right-hand corner. Oh my god, that is Sunday League shit. Oh, gotta make that tackle there, man. Trying to drop back. Trying to defend. They go through there. What is going on with the finishing today? Nobody brought their shooting boot. PSG absolutely peppering us, man. Asensio. Good tackle, Skriniar. Can we get something on the counter here? Miranchuk. We've got some numbers building up nicely. Look at that space there for Zapata. Zapata, I see you, Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané, one-on-one. Leroy Sané is going to give us the lead in the Champions League final. That was an absolutely phenomenal counter-attack there with Atalanta. It all came from the Skriniar tackle at the back end of the field. But that is a great counter-attacking goal from Atalanta. Let's go, lad. Cannot allow PSG. That's good. I was going to say cannot allow PSG to get an opportunity early in the second half. But I would love if we get an opportunity. That's great footy. Sabitzer. Sabitzer makes it 2. That is a great bit of passing. We've lured in the PSG defense. And it is a massive advantage to Atalanta here. Come on, lads. The third goal would be great for the soul. And great for the confidence. We're going to play that one there through to Luka Jovic trying to get past Stefan De Vrij. Luka Jovic forces the save out of Navas. He's trying to contain areas. I mean, that's not a great job to be fair. Vindal, good oh, I thought we had the tackle there. PSG, though, continue on the attack. Let's go on. I don't mind forcing them into areas like this. They take a little bit more central now. They play it. What the hell is that? Oh my god. We got absolutely split down the middle there. And all of a sudden, it is game on again here with 15 minutes to go in the Champions League final. Let's park this bloody bus. Come on, lads. Restore the 2-goal buffer. It goes into Zapata. Oh, cleared there from now. We're going to get another corner. Come on, lads. Finish it. Sabitzer. Into Zapata. Goal kick. There we go, lads. Champions League winners with Atalanta. It was a touchy little final there. It was tense, but we've got the job done. And we have finally won the Champions League with Atalanta. Lads, if you enjoyed today's wild rebuild, the Rest in Peace Atlanta rebuild, make sure it's Atalanta rebuild. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe down below if you're new around here. I'll see you for the next one very soon. It has been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.